Hi team, this is Coach Lucas. In today's class, we're going to be doing Pilates Athletic, where the main focus is all about stability. The piece of equipment that you're going to need today is a foam roller. That's really going to challenge our stability. Let's get to work. So team, as we begin our class, we want to make sure that we're nice and comfortable, we're properly warmed up for all the work that we're going to be doing. So I like to start with a nice shoulder roll, just to ease out the tension in the neck area, the shoulders, and also bring in the breath. And down. And again, focus on the breathing. Inhale, exhale out. Give me another 2. And in. And out. One more. And out. Great. Let's come into a nice sumo squat position. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Good. Stretch to the side. And back. Other side. And back. Great. Let's do one more on either side. And then over. Coming in. And other side. And coming in. Hands above the head. Good. Now we're going to go around in a circle. So we're going to go all the way down to the center. Brush the floor if you can. And coming back up again. Inhale. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you come up. Exhale. Hold at the top. Deep breath in. And exhale as you move into the opposite direction. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. Take a deep breath. And hold at the center. And arms out to the side. Good. Interlace the hands behind your back. Feet facing forward. And release. Good. We're going to round and tilt the pelvis. Hands in front of us. Almost like you're hugging a barrel, and hold position for 8 and 7. 3 and 2 and release. So sometimes, because there's a lot of weight through the wrists, here's a nice gentle stretch for your wrist. So you're going to have your hand held out, fingers pointed towards the ground and pushing back. And hold for 4, 3, 2, and change direction. 4, 3, 2, and let's repeat the same thing on the opposite side. Fingers down. And held out. 2 and 1. Change position. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step across to the opposite side. Lean down. 1, 2, 3, and back. And repeat. Down, up. Great. Let's add another 2 more. Stretch down. Last one. And down. Take your hands up. Now while you're on the side, power up and let's change side. So we're going to reach down, reach up, and back. Reach down, reach up, and down. Good. Reach down, and up, and down, and back. One more. Reach down, and up, down, stay in the middle, and let's get ready to begin with our foam roller. And down. So our first position, to familiarize ourselves with the foam roller, we're going to place the foam roller right at the feet on top of the foam roller. And all I'm going to do now, in a sitting position, belly button drawn in, I'm just going to be rolling the feet on the foam roller and coming back up. So I'm going to roll foam roller to the ankles and coming back up again. And 4 and back. And 3 and 2 and 1 and feet on the foam roller itself. So from here, guys, you're going to roll down, lying on your back, getting ready for your ab crunch. Simple process, taking the hands above the head. Your back is imprinted against the floor. Knees bent. Once again, feet on the foam roller. And from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rise up. Still keeping my back imprinted against the floor. Fingertips touching the top of the knees. And back. And coming up. Exhale. And back. Hands parallel. And coming up. More. And coming back. Exhale, come up. 2 more. And back. And 1 more. And back. So if you want to challenge yourself by coming up, you can actually move your feet slightly away, further away from you, and you're going to come up. Once again, stabilize, core nice and tight, and rolling back. And coming back, and rolling through. Good. So now as you can see, fingertips moving slightly past the knees, and gently controlling and lowering yourself back. And coming up, 3 more. And up. Going back down. Now exhale, coming up, 2 more. And hold. Also making sure that the knees are not heading out, still staying aligned with the hips and shoulders. Last one. And down. And coming up. A variation will be legs extended, making sure that the heels are cupping into the foam roller itself. And coming up. And rolling through. Lengthen up. Remember, scalp lead together, if not opened out. Shoulders down. And rolling through the back. And coming through again. Lengthen. Good. Keeping your arms nice and extended all the way to the top. And rolling down. Team, here's another 2 more. But we're going to roll. Lengthen. And coming all the way up. And down. And here's 1 more. Bring the hands out toward the side. Great. So variations are quite important in order for you to be able to at least feel like you're challenging yourself. So the next move, I'm sure you've seen this before. So position yourself back firmly on the ground, belly button drawn in, and it's a glute bridge. So with the glute bridge, you'll automatically activate glute and hamstrings and lower down. And raise up. Raise up and down. Good. I'm going to give you another variation where we're actually going to do a pelvic tilt to raise the hips and glutes off the ground, and we're going to roll through the back and place them back on the floor. And tilt up, hold, and down. And tilting up. Hamstrings, glutes are nice and tight. Holding on, stabilizing yourself. Now the foam roller can roll at any given time, so it's important for you to really find stability. And straight lift, and down. Let's do another 2. And again, straight lift. Your heels are imprinted and against the foam roller, and down. Great. 1 more, team. Here we go. So we're gonna lift, hold your position, stabilize. The leg that's closest to you is going to lift up and down. Up and down, up and down, keeping your back right off the floor, up and down. Give me 1 more, up and down. Great. Switch legs. So we're gonna go up and down, toes pointed, up, core nice and tight, and down, up. Don't forget the breathing, shoulders nice and relaxed. 3 and back, and 2 and back, and 1, back down, and relax. Great stuff. So we're going to roll up, come into our sitting position. So now this time, here's the challenge. Here's where we need to be a lot more stable. Remember, the ground is nice and flat, but with the foam roller, there's only so much that's going to be supporting our back. So we're going to basically move into a basic roll through the foam roller. So making sure that everything from your lumbar, back, thoracic, head, neck is resting on the foam roller. So you don't want to be having your head tilting and lying over the foam roller. Make sure there's a lot of support. So from here, legs are nice and straight. You're almost in a V shape. As you can see, I'm rolling from side to side, so I need to make sure that I can imprint, hands above my head. I can make that connection with the foam roller. So hands above my head, I'm going to roll through and really feel my back connecting to the foam roller so there's more stability. And coming back down. And rolling up. No need to rush. And control my movement up and down. Exhale, coming up. And down. And back, coming up, and back down. Good. So if you're a beginner to the foam roller, you really need to pay attention to a bit of focus and control, and that will also encourage your stability through all the movements. And 2 more, and back. Good. Give me 1 more, team, and coming up, and down. Good. Now the challenge comes up where we're going to come into a full sitting position. Wow. Huge challenge. Nice and stable. Coming back down. And arms going over. And hold. Good. And again. Focus on really drawing in and exhaling out as you lift up. And down. And another 2. And we go up. Great. Looking good. And control coming down. 1 more. And breathing out. Holding your position. And the last one, coming all the way down. And holding it there. Super. So from this position, we're going to bend our knees and we're going to make sure that we're able to at least, once again, feel the connection, stabilize, raising 1 knee, 1 leg up at a time, and placing it down. So the knee drives in towards your chest and weigh it down back onto the floor. Good. Shoulders nice and neutral. Belly button drawn in. And 6. And back. And 5. And back. Good. Now if you want to, the ball of your foot on the ground, heels up, and lifting in and back, toes pointed. Lift and back. Lift and back. Good. Now if you want to, you add a bit of tempo and speed. So stabilize. So we're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1. Now with the tempo, we can do a tempo change. So we're going to go 1, 2, hold, 1, 2, and hold. Good. Belly button drawn in. 1, 2, and hold. 1. Looking straight up at the ceiling and hold. Good. And 3 more. 2, and hold. And 2 more. 1, 2, and hold. Draw that belly button into the floor, onto the connection, onto the foam roller, and time. Great. So bringing our hands above the head. So we're going to roll up. Once again, remember we did this on the floor. Now we're doing it on the foam roller. Fingertips to the knees and rolling back. And again, so we're going to roll up and back. And rolling through and back. So we've just picked just a few exercises that are really going to help challenge us with our stability and our breathing and control. And back. And coming up. And back. So I'm going to move my feet slightly away. And from this time, I'm going to come up into a sitting position and rolling down. And back. And back. So really, really challenging the stability and back. Let's do another 2. Great stuff. And 1 more. And back. And holding it there. And time. How are you guys feeling? So once again, if you need to stop, catch your breath, move on to the next thing, grab some water. That's one of the things that I'll definitely suggest. So we're going to have 2 positions. First one is going to be just kneeling on the ground with our hands on the foam roller, back nice and straight, knees shoulder width apart, and holding onto the foam roller. Okay, so remember, by stretching out and warming up the wrists, this is basically preparation for what we're doing now. So the simple thing that we're going to be doing now is our bird dog, where we're going to have opposite hand, opposite leg lifting up. Now remember, we're just lengthening forward and back and dropping down and back. Opposite side and back. Stabilize and back. And down. Changing sides. Side and back down. Changing side So what I'm going to do now, just add a bit of a variation. So I'm going to extend, just the hand stays, leg comes out, and drop. Changing sides. Third dog, hand stays, leg goes out to the side, and down. Stabilize. Core nice and tight, neck lengthen. Extend, just the leg, back, and down. Great, let's do one more on each side. And the arm comes up, and down. Other side, we lengthen, leg comes out, and down. Great. Now the big challenge comes when we place the knee on the actual foam roller, toes to the floor. Now this time, hands on the ground. Back nice and straight. So starting with the legs, so we're just going to start with the leg that's closest to you. So I'm just going to lift up, 2, and down. Stabilize through the back and through the neck. Leg lift, and down. And again, so we're going to leg lift, and bring it down. Other side. Now we're going to be focusing just the hands. Great, back straight, toes dig into the floor. Align your hands and lengthen. Stabilize and down. Just the hands. Other side, lengthen and back. Other side, lengthen. And switch. And down. One more on each side. And bring it down. And last one. And take a moment to breathe and to relax. Stretch out the shoulders, stretch out the wrists. So now we're going to do a combination of arm and leg lifting off the ground. And 3, 2, and coming back. Here's our position. Once again, check your alignment. Feel stable, shoulders over your fingers, opposite hand, opposite leg, and lifting up. 4, 3, 2, and hold, bring it down. Other side. And bring it down. And switch. And down. Alright, and switch. Good. So the last 4, we're going to really challenge ourselves this time. Guess what we're going to do? Toes lifted off the ground. So here we are. Belly button drawn in, shoulders over your fingers, and extend, lifting up, stabilize, and coming down. Control. Breathe in and out. And back. Changing sides. Up and coming down and stretch it out. So staying with the foam roller, I'm going to change sides so you're able to see a different side of this. So keeping my knees on the foam roller, I want to make sure that you're able to at least see just a variation of some of the exercises that we've been doing. So keeping my feet planted on the ground, shoulders over my fingers. I'm going to start you off on a push-up. So I'm going to go as low as I can. Breathing out, neck nice and neutral, belly button drawn in. So we're going to go down, exhale, coming up, coming down, and coming up. So I'm going to add a shoulder tap to this. So I'm going to come down, I'm going to come up, tap, and tap, down, coming up, tap, down, coming up, tap, good, and down, stabilize, tap, and tap. Give yourself a stretch and hold position. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. The other variation could be we're going to step back with one leg, down, tap, with the hands to the front, lifting up, neck neutral, and tap, and tap. Once again, stabilize, lifting up, coming down, tap, and tap, right, 2 more, extend up, and back, tap hands, 1 and 2, here's our last one, and tap, and lifting up, and down, and tap, and tap, power. Are those hands shaking? So I'm not too sure if it's the workout that's making me sweat, or if it is just the foam roller that has a lot of bite to all and everything that we're doing. But hang in there, I'm with you. We're in this together. We are gonna make it through. So once again, we're taking it from the top. We're gonna be placing our feet on the foam roller. And we're gonna roll through, and we're gonna come back. Roll through, and come back. Roll through, and back. Roll through, and coming back. Give me another 2. Roll, staying up nice and tall. Roll through, and go. 1 more. Roll through, coming back. And here's our last one, and hold. Good, coming back. All the way, head down. Back is imprinted against the floor. Let's do 4 as we come up halfway. Fingertips towards the top of the knees and coming back down. And back. 3 more. And back. And back. 2. And 1. Good. Let's do 1 more. Halfway up. Coming all the way up into sitting position. So we're going to roll. We're going to lengthen. Hands above the head, flat back, and we're going to roll down, control, and back. 3 more, we're going to roll through. The ankles are right deep in towards the foam roller, and roll down. We have 2 more, and we're going to lift up, exhale, and hold position, and rolling down. And back, last one, rolling through. Lengthen up and position yourself for the second exercise. Basic glute bridge. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. Remember to breathe. Belly button drawn in. Shoulders nice and relaxed. And back. And lifting up. Hold your position. The leg that's closest to you now raises up. 8, 7, 6, toes pointed. 5, shoulder bridge, glute bridge, hips off the floor. 5, and back. 4, and back. 3, 2, and time. Great. Replace the leg, bring the other one up, and swing up and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, and back. 3, and back. 2, 1 time, and relax. Good. So before we move on to the next one, team, just keep your hands in front of your shins, tuck your knees in towards your chest, just have a quick stretch, and hold your position for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to roll up, placing our back, and we're going to be lying on the foam roller itself. Once again, just check for stabilization. Your lower back, lumbar spine is all the way imprinted against the foam roller, including your head. So if your head is a little bit over your foam roller, you just need to shift down a bit more, and all is well. Legs extended, hands above the head. Make sure that you're feeling nice and steady. Back is imprinted against the foam roller, going up halfway, and back down. And back. 3. Back is imprinted against the foam roller. 2. And down. And give me 1 more. Beautiful. All the way up into sitting position. And come up. And there we are. Making sure that the shoulders are nice and dropped. And roll back. And back. And coming up. down. And back. 2 more. And we're gonna roll through. Challenging, right? And back. Yes, we got 1 more. And roll through. And hands above the head. And bend the knees. Super. Carrying on. So while we're in this position, we've got knees bent. So the leg that's closest to you now, I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to draw my leg, 1 leg circles. So I'm going to go out and back. Shoulders nice and relaxed on the foam roller. Over and back. 2 more. And out. And 1 more. And in now. Clockwise, we're going in the opposite direction. We're going to start down, open out, and come back through. 3, and back. 2, coming down, and 1 more. Coming down, turn the hip out, and finishing it off. Take a moment to breathe. If you need to grab some water, go for it. Deep breath in. Set yourself up, stabilize, imprint, and lifting the leg up. Good, so we're going clockwise, toes pointed. Circle out, and back. And back. And circle out, and back. And 1 more. And hold position. So if it so happens that you do get a cramp, just massage. If it feels better, and continue. So here we go. So we're going opposite direction. So we're going down and round and come back up. Down, round, and back up. Again, so down, back up, and hold. Down, back up, and hold. Bring it down. Hands above the head. And we're gonna roll and crunch up, fingertips to the knees and back up. And again, roll up and back. Inhale, exhale, coming up. Hold the position. Back is imprinted against the foam roller. Make sure that you're feeling nice and stable. Coming up and coming down. 1 more. And coming up. And back. Once again, check that the feet are nice and stable. That's what I'm going to be doing. And hands above the head. We're going to come up into a full crunch position where we're going to roll up. And here we go. And control coming down. And coming up. And down. And again. So we're going to roll up. And back down. So we've got 2 more to go. Rolling up. Yes. And our last one. And rolling down. And roll up. Last one. It's a challenge. And we made it to the top. Fantastic, team. Keep going. We're almost there. We're almost there. So now we're going to be moving into our kneeling segment. Once again, I'm going to start by kneeling on the ground. Hands on the foam roller. Back nice and flat, moving into our bird dog position and extending opposite hand, opposite leg, and bring it down. Opposite side, and bring it down. Changing sides, and down. Changing sides, and bring it down. Continuing now into my push-up position. Ensuring that the elbows stay behind the shoulders and coming down. Elbows behind the shoulders. Try not to flare out, but just keep your elbows behind. Coming as low as you can and coming back up again. So keep the comfort of your push-up to where you're most comfortable. And push back up. Going down. And coming up. Good. Now we're going to add a bit of a variation into a shoulder tap with our hands on the foam roller. So we're going up and tap and tap. Coming down, coming up, tap and tap. So now the big challenge comes when we lift the knees off the ground and coming down, lifting up, tap, and hold. Remember, stability, down, pick it up, tap, and tap. Let's do one for good luck. And down, and coming up. Tap, and tap. Now, our planking position, if you want to challenge yourself even more, it's a hold, 2, 3, 4, down. Lift up the other side, 2, 3, 4, down. One more on each side. So we're going to lift up, 2, 3, 4, down. 3. Nice head neutral. Foot on the wall, and down. Place the knees and stretch it out. Team, how are you feeling? All burnt out? That's what we call foam rolling. So, foam roller on the one side, hands down, you're on your back. So lengthen, walk your hands towards your feet, and knees soft. Your back is rounded, and you're gonna roll up, chin on the chest, and drop the shoulders, looking straight ahead, and turning up. Once again, during the course of the workout, if you're feeling that you need to grab some water, please feel free to stay hydrated and come back and continue with the workout. So, feet turned out, turn to the front, coming down into a barrel shape, and coming back up again. Nice cool down. Coming forward, and back. 2 more. Roll forward, and coming up. Great, our last one. Coming forward, and coming up. So I'm going to have my hands pushed out, coming back to the center. Left hand comes all the way over to the back, and again. One more. Inhale up, exhale up. And back. Other side, inhale, exhale as you take the hand back, and coming up. One more. Over and back. Now we're going reverse. So we're going down first. Open out. All the way up. And stopping right in front. Once more. Going down. Coming over. In front. Side. Over. Up. And to the side. Last one. Coming down. Up. Over. And side. Feet together. One hand over, soft knees, and coming back. Other side. Over and back. Inhale up with the arms. Exhale out. Inhale up and out. Great. Leave the hands up above. Bring them out to the side into a prayer position. Team, I want to say thank you very much. It was an amazing experience with the foam roller. I hope you were feeling stable. I hope you were feeling challenged at the same time and you had a fantastic workout. I look forward to meeting you on the next workout.